I believe the word is chutzpah.
Chutzpah.
Yes, yeah, I can't say it like that. But yes, Conrad Murray, you remember him. He's formerly Michael Jackson's doctor.
He's the guy who killed Michael Jackson.
And was also convicted of involuntary manslaughter for killing Michael Jackson. So now he's writing a book, of course. He's writing a tell-all memoir, that's how he describes it, and it is entitled, This Is It. The title alone has some gall, right? Because he took Michael Jackson's final song.
But that's just the beginning. Wait till you hear what's inside.
Some of the things inside this book are reportedly, now there are a couple of outlets that I guess got an early copy of the book, so they have written about some of these things in there. According to, this is what Dr. Murray says in the book. He says that Michael Jackson, he and Michael Jackson would have these rendezvous with tons of call girls and strippers. This was particularly in Las Vegas, he said, when Michael was living in Las Vegas. They would go to hotel rooms, not fancy ones, and Michael would dress up as a clown while the girls danced around him, while strippers gave him lap dances. He doesn't say whether Michael actually had sex with them.
Right.
But he says that this was a frequent occurrence. He said that sometimes Michael would go out in public wearing disguises.
Which we all knew.
We knew that, but we did not know, according to Dr. Murray, that he was using accents. Sometimes he would fake illness, like being a stroke victim, just to meet random women out on the street.
I'm sorry, Harvey, me and you worked on this story a lot together. Is this not, first of all, it's gross that Conrad Murray would write a book like this and also blame and say that Michael wanted him to tell all these stories. First of all, Michael did not want any of this. Of course not. Now, let's just say that. Now, second, we know about Dr. Murray based on even the day that Michael died, that he was into strip clubs, he dated strippers, he paid for strippers in Las Vegas,
right.
For their lifestyle and stuff like that.
Look, Michael was a bizarre guy. And I could see Michael Jackson saying, wow, just the scene of being around a bunch of strippers and have them do lap dances where it becomes almost a kitschy kind of thing. I could actually see it.
I agree. I'm not saying that
it's him doing this.
It's him doing this. He's doing it.
No, I agree.
And he also claims in a press release about the book, said that, look, I'm doing this with all due respect to Michael.
It's ridiculous.
Really?
It's just so unseemly that he would do this. Now, I mean, given that he killed him, given that he killed him.
Oh, and then I'm going to take your title, I'm going to put it on my book. I'm going to take This Is It and slap it on my book.
Yeah.
Hi, we're the Twice Twins out of Atlanta, Georgia. And we feel like, Conrad, you're a loser. You've done enough, okay?
Yes, come on
now. And then use his title. This is it. I mean, that's just crazy. What happened to keeping things secret and keep it to yourself?
Yeah.
The confidentiality she's talking about, that is the doctor-patient privilege. This goes beyond doctor-patient when you go to the strip club, just FYI.
And by the way, well, hold on, but does that remain even after you've lost your license?
Well,
he had it then.
Yeah,
so
but then they're just going to discipline him, and there's no discipline if he's not a doctor. Okay, we're moving on.